question for my single people. How are we meeting people these days? Because if you're anything like me, you spend months off of the dating apps because you can't be bothered with them. Then you decide, I should probably go on them and meet someone. You download them, you set your profile up. 5 minutes later, delete it, done with that. And we go for a few months again without dating apps.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at women realizing that men are done with them. Don't forget to drop a comment, make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's jump into it.
Dating in 2026 is crazy. Nowadays, you gotta ask, like, hey, are you single? Or are you single, like, still share a dog with your ex single? Or are you single, like, still married, but separated single? Or are you single, like, talking to 10 people, but single? Or are you single, but not over your ex yet and going through, like, a self-discovery, self-journey, and new awakening single? What kind of single are you?
That's what happens when some modern women choose emotional damage over actually having relationships.
So, I just have a question. Where are the men? Genuinely asking, from a woman who is single in her 40s. I've done the dating apps. I've done it. I'm done with it. I'm done. But I've noticed the last couple of men that I've dated, gone on dates with, they want to be chased. They want to be courted. They want to be the woman.
It's not that men want to be courted, okay? Men just want some respect and reciprocation.
When did this happen? Why did this happen? When did this happen? Where are the men that actually want to be men and be gentlemen and be chivalrous and be respectful and want to do all the manly things? Where are you people?
Those men got tired of being disrespected, so they washed their hands clean of these women entirely. That's what happened.
Don't let what you feel like is your type keep you from what God has for you. When I first met Jonathan, he was absolutely not my type. From the way he wore his clothes to the way he wore his hair. He was attractive, but not someone I would typically talk to. I had been through so much hurt and pain over the years, though. I really had to sit back with myself and be like, okay, my type always hurts me. My type keeps disappointing me. And that's when I began praying the prayer that everyone keeps asking me for. I didn't pray for a specific type of man. I prayed for myself. I prayed for God to heal my heart from the past pain that I have experienced with the ones that I chose.
It's rarely a good sign. In fact, it's never a good sign when a woman tells you that you're not the man she usually goes after. This usually happens after women have dated a whole bunch of different dudes. And, you know, if you think you're going to be lucky boyfriend number 17, it's not actually going to work out well for you. I covered a video recently over in the members area, guys, of a 37-year-old divorced single mother of 2, and she was exactly like this case, okay? These women think that, you know, Prince Charming is always just around the corner, and they can just pick up the good guy that they discarded whenever it is that they feel like it. It is completely insane.
I prayed for God to open my heart and my spirit to the one that he actually chooses for me. I prayed for guidance and remaining ready spiritually, mentally, and emotionally for that person when that person meets me. Just remember, you can't grow a family with a beard. You can't build a legacy with clothes. You can't pray alongside of a haircut. Skin complexion won't bring you peace throughout pregnancy. Height won't bring you joy and laughter when life is spiraling out of control. So just remember, who God has for you, he designed to get you through the days that God sees coming. The days that you don't know about just yet. So don't let what you feel like that should look like keep you from all God has for you on the other side of that love, man.
It's insane how she got a good man in her life, but still feels the need to say that he wasn't her type anyway.
I am honest to God about to lose my shit. You asked me to go on a date. You liked my picture on Hinge. So what do you mean? You're not replying now. You've not replied for a whole day when I've said what time you'll be meeting. I can't cope with this dating shit. I can't cope with this dating malarkey any longer. What is wrong with them? You are not a man. I don't get it. I do not get it. You asked me out. Remember that.
He may have asked her out, but she is the one who agreed. She can't put all of this on the guy.
I do not think men realize or understand how much effort and energy and preparation a woman will go through before seeing a man. Like everything, shower, brushing our teeth 5 fucking times, skincare, sometimes a full face of makeup, sometimes not. Natural look is fine too. And then a man cancels on the girl. Like, do y'all not fucking care? Like, women will go through so much fucking shit before seeing a man just to get canceled on.
Taking a shower and brushing your teeth are not arduous tasks. Adults do that literally every day.
And I tell myself if that happens to me, okay, I did an everything shower for myself. I'm extra clean. My face is glowing. But it's so irritating. And I think this is one of the reasons why there's a male lonely epidemic. Stop making plans with women if you have no intention of actually going through with the plans. Women go through a lot of shit before seeing a man. Like, a lot of us are not like bums and lazy. Like, we make sure our whole body smells like vanilla and coconut. Like, hello?
If a dude cancels a date, that doesn't mean that he is lonely. It probably means, actually, that he would rather be alone.
Guys, when are you going to stop being so soft? Where are the real men of this world? Like, men used to go to war, and now we've got you guys crying because your skin fades too high. Get over yourselves, please.
It is disturbing how she thinks men going to war is somehow the pinnacle of masculinity.
All I want to know is, where are the blue-collar men when they're not at work? Because they're rarely at the bar, they're not on Hinge. Like, I can't find them anywhere. Sometimes at Buffalo Chip, but that's about it.
They're most likely at home, relaxing after a long day of blue-collar work. That's what I imagine anyway.
Question for my single people. How are we meeting people these days? Because if you're anything like me, you spend months off of the dating apps because you can't be bothered with them. Then you decide, I should probably go on them and meet someone. You download them, you set your profile up. 5 minutes later, delete it, done with that. And we go for a few months again without dating apps. So what are we doing? How are we meeting people? All my friends are in relationships, all of them happily married, all of their friends' happily married. Haven't got anyone there.
These women are socially clueless. They have no idea how to meet people outside. And let's be honest, even if they were to meet people outside, it wouldn't actually matter anyway, actually.
People don't seem to approach people in public anymore. That's so not a thing, so that's off the list. That's what we're doing. Who has any ideas? I'm also okay with being alone forever. I'm going to get a sperm donor later down the line. Like, we're good. I can do that. That is a route I'm prepared to do and happy to do. But just in case, you know, a little companion might be nice. Anywhere I can put in an application for people, you know. Could do that. So, how are we meeting people? Give me some clues. Let me know if you have any fabulous ideas.
It is so obvious that she's trying to hide her panic and desperation. She knows her time is up.
I fear men as a gender have completely lost the plot, because I just saw a video of 4 men standing on a table in a club above women with go-yard purses. You lost me at standing on the table in the club, but purses? Oh.
The mere idea of men being able to have fun without modern women seems to drive them crazy. It doesn't actually matter like what the guy is doing. If he's having fun or relaxing, apparently it's some sort of a problem no matter what he's actually doing.
Most men in 2025 are a fucking disgrace. Let me just tell you what I just witnessed, okay? I am in a shopping center by my house. There is a grocery store in this shopping center. As I'm pulling in, a couple, girl and a guy, come walking out in front of me, whole cart full of groceries. You know who's pushing the cart? The female. The female's pushing the cart. And not only is the female pushing the cart, she has a boot on her foot. Like one of the, I call them a moon boot. The moon boots, like she's injured.
Sounds like she's using the cart to take the weight off of her injury. What's the problem?
He is holding his keys, his vape, and the receipt. While his girlfriend, who is clearly injured, pushes the fucking cart. Where did we lose it along the way? Where did we lose it along the way? I don't understand. Push the fucking cart, push the stroller, carry the bags, open the door. Like, when do we lose that? it's disgraceful. It's just disgraceful at this point.
Most of these women lose their minds over things that have never affected them personally at all. It's actually pretty hilarious.
And as I was out and about on Saturday,
This loneliness epidemic got a lot of y'all acting real fucking weird. Viewer discretion is advised.
I was just shopping, and I want to say you all were wrong for taking your woman to Olive Garden. Like, the Olive Garden was packed. Like, people were like waiting to be seated at Olive Garden. I was just driving past. I was shocked. I really, really was. I was like, Olive Garden? Why the heck is Olive Garden that packed? So I just want to say you all were wrong for that. Hopefully he covered the bill at least.
It never once occurred to her that those girlfriends and wives may actually like Olive Garden.
Most men are choosing to stay single because you ain't just as easy as hell. It's kind of like the same reason why women say, oh, I can't be married, I can't do this, I can't do that, because a man's still gonna cheat. Remember when I told you women who say that be 9 times out of 10 the women that a man can cheat on their girl with, and she's paranoid, so therefore she can't see herself in a relationship because she don't want that karma to come back and hit her on her ass. It's the same exact thing with men. They want to stay single because the access to coochie, like, literally is easier than it's ever been.
That might be true for some men, but there are plenty who have just lost interest completely in bedroom fun. They actually figure that women just aren't even worth the effort at this point.
And men know this, they see this, and I'm starting to think that they're becoming paranoid by it. They don't want to be in a relationship because they've been side niggas, and they're afraid that their girl is one of those girls. What a world we live in.
Women like this love to focus on bedroom fun as if it's the be-all, end-all of every relationship, which is funny, right? Because a lot of these women don't understand that they get rejected because this is the only thing that they actually have to offer men.
Guardian came out with a bunch of stats about Gen Z dating today, and one of the most shocking ones is that the one-night stand might be dead. It compares the frequency, 78% of millennials versus 23% of Gen Z. I think it's way, way, way too simple to assume that it's just because purity culture is winning. I refuse to accept that. I think it's that people are dragging shit out. You went out and you met someone in 2004, the chances of you finding that person and tracking them down or adding them on social media or breadcrumbing them, the like on their story that resulted in you going back and forth on stories to them coming over for a second time was very minimal.
If the rates of one-night stands are going down, that's no reason to complain. That is probably a good thing, in all honesty.
Which I think means that a lot more people were seeing someone once. I think that's what this stat is missing, is how many more Gen Zs are having situationships or prolonged talking stages that never result to anything compared to what millennials were doing. It was far from the only grim statistic pointed out here, though. More shocking, I would say, is that 63% of men under 30 are single, only 34% of women are. Is this the male loneliness thing I've been hearing so much about? I don't know. I don't really understand how that stacked.
It always comes back to this supposed male loneliness with these women. They are really so damn clueless. Again, the only people I have heard mention this male loneliness epidemic, quote unquote, all just happen to be women, guys. I've never heard a dude bring this up. It is always the women. Very interesting how that works, isn't it?
Could work. Are men just saying they're single and girls are qualifying less serious things as relationships? I could not tell you, but the whole set of data has me concerned about Gen Z, and all I can tell you is do what you feel comfortable, but you're never going to find the love of your life sitting at home watching Netflix.
A lot of men are perfectly fine with staying single, especially when looking at what is out there.
The women in their 30s come online to say, where are the men in their 30s? Where do they hang out? What do they do? I get such secondhand embarrassment because it's like, girl, I think, okay, so society has lied to women, unfortunately. And a lot of girls thought in their 20s, I'm just gonna, live, laugh, love. 20s are for fun, ha ha ha. And then when they turn 30, they're like, okay, I'm ready to be serious. Where are the men? The men are gone. A lot of the good men are gone because the ones that knew that they wanted to be husbands and fathers are typically already husbands and fathers by the time that they're 30, or at least working towards that, because a lot of people don't want to be old parents or whatever.
They expect men to just wait to be done partying, but men are not placeholders, okay? If he sees that a woman is just having him on standby while she goes out there and spends her years partying, the dude is actually not going to want anything serious when she's done.
And the other half that are still left are the ones who either didn't want to be husbands and fathers in the first place, so they weren't on track to doing that, or the ones that tried to be that and then probably failed at their previous relationships. So you're looking at leftovers, babe.
And you yourself have now become one of those leftovers. Sorry. I hope you find one though.
Those women completely made their choices, and now they have to live with what is available to them.
A year ago, I admitted that I've been single my whole life, and I'm 28 now, and I'm still saying the same thing. I don't know why I'm surprised, to be honest, because it happens every year. I tell myself, oh, next year will be different, but once again, I was wrong, because once again, I'm crying about it in therapy. Ugh, great. I really thought I was over it. Well, not over it, but definitely okay with it. And I am. I spent a whole year decentering men to the point where my confidence no longer lives in a man's thumb, you know? Same thumb that would like a picture or ignore a text. Like, I really don't care about guys anymore. So why does not having one still make me cry? And that's what my therapist asked me. And my answer was, I'm scared.
I don't think you can say that you have de-centered men when you are constantly talking about them.
Single, in your 40s, and no friends. No best close friends. Yes, I know people and I do have some friends, but I think and I've said this for so long, I want to be someone's priority. I have no purpose in life. I'm too old to have children now. And yes, I know I'm gonna get, oh, you should be your priority, and I get it, right?
Her friends have moved on with their families. It's what people are supposed to do in their 40s.
I've got no choice but to look after myself and put myself first, but I would kill to have a purpose, to be needed by someone, for someone to share with me something that's happening with them, or for me to be in someone's top 5 people.
She doesn't actually want a man. She just wants feelings. There is a massive difference between those two things.
This Monday morning, I am tired of feeling like an independent woman. I'm tired of being an independent woman. I'm tired of being the big dog. I'm tired of being the breadwinner. I'm tired of being the fixer of all the things. I'm tired of mowing my own yard. I'm tired of taking the trash out.
You don't get to quit being independent the second you get tired. It doesn't actually work that way. I've seen so many videos, guys, of women sitting there saying, oh, you know, I'm not independent anymore, because they're like 35 and they realize that they're going to have to work right up until retirement, and now they need a man. It doesn't actually work like that.
I ended up leaving my fiance for, I don't know, that's the thing.
Did you meet somebody new?
I did. It was somebody that lived in the area, and I got curious about who this person was, and I took it too far and I acted on it, and then, ended up leaving my fiance and regretted it almost immediately. I actually just left that other relationship that I was in, and I think I want to repair things with my ex-fiance, and I think he does too.
In other words, she hooked up with Chad and expects her ex to accept being her backup plan. This is why a lot of dudes just completely reject these women.
But I don't know where to start.
I'm wondering if you're not just in a cloud of guilt and loneliness.
That's the thing. I don't know. I mean,
then I would pause on trying to run back and fix this thing. I'm afraid it's going to happen again.
I know that's my worry too, and I don't want it to happen again, and that's why I'm taking the steps to try and figure out why I did what I did, and I just started therapy last week.
I know, but the bigger thing is you making an ironclad commitment. I'm never going to do that again. He can't anchor in and trust you again until you trust you, and you don't trust you right now. I mean, here's the thing. To answer your question, the path back in something like this is you ask him, I would like a roadmap to rebuild trust with you, because I blew your life up. I blew my life up. I blew your life up. I need a roadmap to trust.
There is no fixing what she did. She betrayed this man, and there is simply no fixing that broken trust. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.